Hey, and welcome to Dario's Comic School. And today we have something different. Today we have a painting. Um, yeah, why do I paint? And why am I painting this week? Canvases. And yeah, I show you what I'm planning on painting. A second. Here's my color. I'm also planning on painting this. And yeah, maybe this is the thumbnail picture. What do you think? Is this a cool thumbnail picture? Okay. If not, and I'm also planning on painting something like this, but with color. This girl is like brunette with blonde hair and has a teal skirt and background. But yeah, and I'm planning on painting these pictures on big canvases. Like this is a really big canvas. I don't know. For comparison, like this is how big this is. Wait a second, I will put it here so you can see it's almost as big as the guitar. It's pretty big. And on the smaller one down here, I want to paint the girl in teal, and on the big one I want to paint this, because right now I have like a friend of mine has a place in the town nearby, and there I can show and display my artwork. And last year I watched SLEW and other things, and I was thinking of getting into painting and painting picture. Then a girl told me that lives in Berlin, man, if you can paint pictures, maybe you can sell these for a bit and make a living. So I got myself into acrylic painting, and as you know, as you can see here and right up there, I'm also painting miniatures. So the skill for me that came here for painting came almost entirely from painting miniatures, from shading this, from putting colors down, and all these skills will translate into making comics also. And there's a bigger picture. Here I'm also drawing for my trading card game, but that's for another day. I guess I have to make it a bit brighter. So why do I show you this? Because sometimes you have to stretch a bit what you do and get different skills if you want to, and sometimes things will come together. There's an artist, Brent something, and he paints his comic. His comics are almost entirely painted. And now the sun comes out again. And I don't know, I'm just following what I want to do. And rest assured, like, I do want to make comics, and I'm pretty convinced that all these skills will go into the comics. I'm also thinking, because I was painting up these guys, if I can paint up my comics on thicker paper with acrylic paint, and the answer is yes, but the scanning process on especially this monster wasn't as good as I thought it would be. But yeah, that doesn't mean that it's out of the picture. And I'm enjoying doing this. Yeah, and why I wanted to do this video is also sometimes when you this is what a video is called, getting out of your comfort zone. Sometimes when you step out of your comfort zone and you step into new territory, because today I was painting this up and was thinking to myself, what the fuck am I doing? Like, this ain't good. This will suck. But this is like my fourth picture. It's or I don't know. Like John Wick is number 3, and this is number 4, and then this will be number 6, and this will be number 5. But this is not the point of the movie, of the video. You step out of your comfort zone and you leave behind what you think you were. You think you were this, but then all of a sudden you see this, and you're thinking, I want to be this, because man, wouldn't be cool to be Rosa. And so you start changing, and you start leaving behind your old self, your old habits, sometimes your old friends, and you step into new territory. And at the beginning, it feels pretty bad. When I was starting out, making new comics, doing something, yeah, like you always aspire like this. I aspire to do this, to make a great picture, a great pose. Will I fail? Definitely. But at least I tried. And with each bit, like, you can rest assured, like, number 5 will be a bit better than number 4, and number 6 will be a bit better than number 4. And now I'm 36, and I wish I would have learned something like this in school, or you know what I mean. Like, people that work in the industry are people that have studied this, and maybe you and I are not as fortunate, but that's not, like, what do you have to say? Like, you can make it for yourself. Like, the internet is here, books are here, you can take courses. It's never too late to pick up acrylic paint, to study anatomy, to lay out a picture. As you can see, I laid this one out with pencils on the canvas, and then I went in and drew with blues. And it's possible. It's possible to change. And when you start to change, like, it's always a strange feeling, because you're leaving behind your old thing and you're stepping into new territory, and you're thinking, what am I doing? It feels like it's not me. It's something different. What is this? But as long as it makes you happy, and as long, like, I'm driven to make these. I don't know why. I just want to. I mean, picture this really, really big and really, really cool, painted up, and you walk down a city and you see this on the wall. Like, good Lord, that's worth making, because, like, cool things like, I'm so proud of creating this. I mean, I stole this pose, or I quoted this pose from a Conan the Barbarian book, but, like, you know what I mean? You're creating something and you're making it and you're growing, and sometimes, like, I got myself, for example, the next issue of Headlopper, and so people create things, and being creative and creating new stuff is powerful, and it's never too late. And if you feel strange for a bit, till it gets second nature. Like, when I was starting out to play guitar, like, I picked it up. I wanted to be a great guitar player. I'm not yet there, but this feels not anymore strange. It feels like home. Making comics, I don't have to think about making comics. For me, it's second nature. But right now, it's like, I have to come back to the fundamentals and see how I can push comics to the next level. Draw bigger, draw better, put a little bit more effort in. And at first, like, it takes you longer, but then don't go for speed. You don't need speed. What you need is fundamentals and the time to build on these fundamentals till they are rock solid and you're breathing and feeling them. Like, when I play the guitar, or when I'm painting this, today I was painting the skin color. Is it the best skin color in the world? No, it's not, but I just was applying my knowledge that I had from the miniatures, and I was feeling it out. I wasn't thinking so much which color goes here. I was just mixing up the colors. I had a pink, a beige, and a white, and I was painting the color up. And as you can see, I have the 3 original colors, and right here I have like a dark, a bright, and a slightly more saturated skin tone, and I was just putting them in as a feeling. And yeah, this is what I wanted to say. It's never too late. Venture out of your comfort zone. Try your own style. Steal from all the things that you like, or work even with limitations. Like I have this cheap acrylic paint that I bought for 10 euros. And that's where I start. And then when I get better, I will get better acrylic paint. And for the details, I will use my acrylic paint that I use for the miniatures. And these are very cheap canvases and very cheap pencils. But you make it work. You try to make it work. And also do not cater to other people. Like, I'm thinking if someone tells me, can you paint for me this or that? And I give you money for it. Like, it's a commission. If you're professional, do it. If it resonates with you, do it. But don't cater to the audience if you don't want to be, and if you can't. Like this I'm doing because I know the person. I wanted to do some summer stuff. I wanted to try out, and then I take motives I really like and dig. Like this chick is a fitness YouTuber, and I'm a big fan of hers. So naturally, I want to draw this, but I also want to draw like the everything around it, because I love the vibe, and that vibe you capture and you put it into your artwork. Done.